Hey everybody, I'm going to crack open a can of beverage here. The new Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire Beta Update 3 just dropped a few hours ago. And it looks like it changes and adds quite a few things and a lot more polish to the game since the last time I looked at it. So, I thought it would be a good opportunity to take a look and see what's changed. First of all, they've eradicated all of our previous save games. I was going through the options earlier, and there's a few more things in here that are new. Maybe not in here, per se. Graphics has a few things, like some MSAA samples. You got some pause opacity and occlusion opacity. Some other things that are new here. I didn't really change too much. I don't know if I should go with a higher font scale. I'll be fine. You guys will watch it at 1080p most likely anyway. So this is pretty much normal here, but there's like an achievement page now and a PoE game stats page. So I don't know. Some kind of good stuff there. Some things are happening. Let's go to a new game and see what happens here. I don't want to enable any of this stuff here. I do like that level scaling can be set to critical path only and only scale upwards. I found that in every role-playing game I've ever played that has like a main critical path, like, Skyrim, for example, it seems like the more you do along the side quest stuff, which you get pulled into really easily, then the critical path gets super easy and boring compared to the rest of the game you've just been doing. So this is a great option. Let's try this here. Now we got quite a few changes to characters and character classes, so I do want to show that off a little bit. Just make a character real quick, see how it's different. Then we'll get a look at some of the UI changes in the game. Alright. Yeah, they've added extra picks for new abilities. There's a lot more passive abilities now to look at. Let's just make a human. They've made some changes to resolve as well. And might, which we will talk about in a moment. This seems fine. Okay, so let's look at single class versus multi-class. I guess I'll make a single class character. But what they've done is to kind of give single-class characters a few more options, because multi-class characters have quite a few options. Single-class characters now, every time they go up a power level, which is kind of like every other level when they get access to a new tier of abilities, they get two skill picks instead of just one. Multi-class characters only get one pick, in each of two different classes. Wait, how's that work? I'm not really sure. Anyway, we'll look at it. So single class, let's just do a wizard for comparison. Well, they're adding quite a few skill points when you pick a class. I don't think that was the case before. It makes sense, though. So let's look at the ability tree. Well, okay. So they've added all this stuff over here is new, basically. They added, I don't know if it's the same for every class. Like, let's look at Cypher. Largely the same, maybe. Let's take a look at someone else, like Priest. No, they don't. They have... Yeah, it's probably about the same stuff going on here. Although I do wonder what fighters get, because some of those were fighter abilities before. I guess we just get them too. So if we go to Wizard and look at their ability tree, we could, like, for example, pick Arms Bearer, +1 weapon set. It's just like an early feat that I guess anybody can pick. Yeah, Arms Bearer. In addition to their normal abilities. So there it is again. So that's one of the new things they did, and part of why they gave you an extra point every couple levels is so you have an easier time investing points in the passive. All right, let's make a wizard. They've bumped up the power level of the Conjurer, for example. They've kind of changed how slow a lot of the spells for wizards were. So now they're going to be a lot more fast casting. Not a lot more fast casting, probably, but they've changed a lot of spell times that were... they shortened a lot of casting times that were very slow. So we're going to see them be a little bit more useful, I think. I kind of want to try a Conjurer just to check out Conjure Familiar, since they kind of made it better, but yeah, let's do that. It's fine. Okay, so then they've made some spells here like a little bit faster to cast. Some of the spells like summon weapon spells that were quite a bit slower before because they're very powerful. So let's grab one spell. What was it? Here, hold on. This is actually a Conjuration spell. Let's grab that. Okay. Might, highly recommended because it is now back to being the same attribute roll as in the first Pillars of Eternity, which is to say it handles damage and healing bonuses. For spells, for melee, for everything. Might. Resolve, which for a brief time enjoyed bonuses to spell damage and healing. They kind of separated it out so that spellcasters would want Resolve. And now they have it changed so that it still gives you bonus deflection, which is very important for anybody who doesn't want to get hit. But it also has a reduction in hostile effects duration, which is kind of cool. So let's see here. We got 11 points in here. They want us to put points in intelligence because it affects area of effect for our abilities, which is a big deal for wizards. So some points. Put some points in here. Put some points in might, so our spells hit hard. In theory, we're not going to be getting hit because we're going to be behind the front lines, so we're going to just gain a point back from that. We will try and get a little more accuracy and a little faster action speed. So there we go. Okay. Extra might seems good. I don't know. What were we? A scientist? Sure we were. Okay. Weapon types. I don't know if they've changed this too much or not, so I'm just going to pick a few things here. They made it a little more clear that there's no penalty for using a weapon that doesn't have a weapon proficiency. Although some classes, like, for example, the fighter has like some abilities, passes that are like, if you're using a weapon that you are proficient in, you gain X bonus. So, again, not a penalty, but a reason to do it. Let's take a look at... We'll just grab these two. Okay. Okay. And let's find a portrait that matches our guy. This is just the default human dude. These are all girls. Ooh, how about this guy? Oh, that's cool. Can I find like a mustache for him? Let's see here. Just a mustache. That's not quite the same. He does have a little goatee though. Dang it. I want to make this guy. He's awesome looking. Well, let's do this. We'll just go with... That's like brown. That's better. Okay. Alright. His colors seem fine. I'll just try and find him a hat. Yeah, she has kind of longer hair. I'm not seeing. It's kind of cool looking. Let's go with that. Alright. How about stoic?
Yeah. I got this.
Yeah.
Take him down.
That seems about right. Okay. And we'll call him Beta 4. 4. There you go. Beta 4. Wizard. Okay. Now we'll level him up and we'll get a chance to take a look and see how things have changed. First of all, we got a couple elements here on the UI that are changed. I kind of like that they actually have something here now they didn't before. It's kind of a nice default. Okay. What we got here? Here's the spells. Conjure Familiar. Parasitic Staff. And nothing in my hands. Let's equip my inventory and see how that looks. They have a nice blue... oh, this is right. Nice looking. Anything that's new in your inventory since the last time you're in it is highlighted in blue now. I really don't feel like he's going to be in melee or Actually, he might be. Oh, this is kind of a nice little look. I like the way the items look there, with the additional effects underlined and separated. So let's do. Okay, so let's. I was gonna say he won't be a melee, but the first spell I gave him was a melee spell. So maybe we just go ahead and give him. Well, let's just see how it goes. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. But he should have a weapon. Let's see. Rods. Extra damage, accuracy, and they have a pretty high penetration. Versus wands. The higher penetration. Bad at melee, though. You can use a rod in melee if you have to. A wand, not so much. Let's give him a rod. Okay. Oh, looks pretty dapper there. Alright, let's level him up. We're gonna go. Oh, there's a little sound effect there for leveling up I didn't hear before. That's nice. This doesn't really matter for testing purposes, so we're just gonna go ahead and pick something. Some of these are grayed out because I picked Conjurer, so I can't use like Evocation and Illusion, it looks like. So let's pick Conjuration Ghost Blades. This is, again, kind of a short-range ability, but alright. I'm game. Maybe I'll make a melee wizard. Alright, let's go with Athletics and, I don't know, Diplomacy. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and pick... So here I get 2 picks, because I'm a single class. Which, you know what I think it is? I think multi-class characters already got 2 picks, which was kind of part of the problem. They would get to pick 1 from each of their classes. Now, the reason it was fair at the time was because a multi-class character doesn't get another power level until like a level or maybe even 2 levels later than a single-class character would have gotten that same power level. So, the single-class characters are getting access to power levels earlier, and they're still getting 2 points to pick, just like a multi-class character would. But even though that makes them closer in power to a multi-class character, I suspect multi-class characters will still end up being more powerful with, proper builds. And not even a small percentage of them. I mean, you don't have to put a lot of work into it. There's a lot of combos that come very naturally. I've multi-classed a couple characters together, and it's very fun. Let's see, Transmutation. It's a lot of Transmutation. Here's a Conjuration spell, let's pick that. I don't care about weapon sets, do I? I don't care about weapon and shield style, or 2-weapon style, 2-handed style, or 1-handed style. I think technically a rod is a 2-handed weapon. I wonder if I get a bonus from 2-handed style. Would give my rod a bonus, which is kind of a neat idea, but I think it's probably smarter to take a spell. Like Binding Web might be good. Or Arcane Veil. Yeah, let's grab Arcane Veil. No, let's get Binding Web. Okay. I like it, Binding Web. It's a good idea. Alright, and we're going to go with History and Explosives again. I don't know why I keep picking Explosives. Let's pick Athletics. I might need to heal. What we got here? Enchanting. Arcane Veil's good. Let's grab that. Oh, we get another weapon. Let's grab a Scepter. What does that do? Let's do that again. I don't think I ever paid much attention to that. Channeling energy through the Scepter hurts the wielder, but increases damage dealt. Okay. That's neat, but... okay, let's go with Diplomacy and more Athletics. And we're going to go with... Arcane Dampener. It would be an area effect that would suspend bonus buffs to enemies. Not bad. I like that. Let's try and grab a Conjuration spell, though. Oh, I get 2. Right. That's pretty awesome. This is one of my favorite Conjuration spells. I love this. What else we got here? Exposed vulnerabilities. Haste. Slow. Draining Touch. What's this over here? Plus 10 Fortitude, Reflex, Gain Concentration at the start of each combat. Oh. So Concentration is like a buffer that prevents you from being interrupted once by an effect that is listed as being interrupted, being able to interrupt somebody. Like, for example, Necrotic Lance interrupts if it scores a crit, unless the target that just got interrupted has a concentration effect on them. And concentration effects stack, but beginning the combat with one is kind of amazing. Yeah, let's just take that. That'd be fun. All right, I think that's... Nope, I got one more level to go. We'll have some alchemy. It makes like potions more effective, which is kind of a cool thing, and some bluff. All right, let's see here. What do we got? I think haste is pretty good to pop on, but I think it only affects yourself. You'll lose a lot of health over time from it. It summons another weapon, Draining Touch. That might be kind of good, so we might be a melee. Okay. Alright. Now this is a change. I mean, empowering was always a thing, but this is a really hard to miss. That was part of the problem, is people weren't using it because they were kind of not realizing it was there, but you can empower one of your abilities. Or you can cast it, you can use it on yourself to empower and regain some uses of your abilities. Every class has it. Every character can do it. They did some nice work on the UI bars here. The action bar looks a little bit nicer, I think.
Sure.
Alright, one thing I want to see they fixed was... Oh, they did change this. It's kind of nice looking. So, this before was not really customized for long. Like, if you customized your stuff and then you had it all set up and working nice, you'd kind of find that if you loaded the game and came back in, you had to reset it up again. So hopefully they fix that. I won't be able to test it really without quitting out. Here's the combat slider. You can adjust the speed, faster or slower. It only affects combat. You can still make non-combat faster, though. And they actually tell you, pause, non-combat speed fast mode. So we'll put this in fast mode while we're walking around and talking to people. But when combat starts, it'll go to this, which is normal. But I want to test how slow it actually is. So we're going to jump into combat at some point. This, I'm going to just blow through here real quick. I would just pick one for everything. It gets right to everything. I don't really think we need to buy anything just yet. We do have another wizard here with us. Let's take a look at her spell books. Oh, they look nice. A lot of the artwork looks like it's been kind of retouched up a little bit and looks great. I don't know. We'll give her 2 spells. They did mention that they changed this in the patch notes too. Every spell book has 2 slots, so I can actually give one of these spell books to my character, and he'd have a few more options. So let's give him... They both have evocations on them. Let's give him this one. And then and he started with 1, 2, it looked like. Let's just give him... This one have Elder Shame, Bewildering Spectacle. That's fine. Okay, we'll give this to him. So now he's got a spell book, and so he's got a few more options. Of course, he can't use all of them because it's disabled, because he's a conjurer. And she's got one she starts with Chill Fog and Slicken. What else we got here? Combat slider. There's a camera toggle that you can have to follow you around as you're moving. Looks like it's on by default. So you don't have to like use the W, A, and D keys to keep up with you when you're moving around. Which is something I didn't know I wanted till just now, actually. It's kind of nice. I'm not really interested in talking or doing quests, so we're going to walk past all this stuff here. I will say that the game's running really nice, too. They must have done an optimization pass. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure what armor to give my guy yet. Okay, so they changed this, too. This was a little confusing before. Leave town, on foot or by sea, was before it was like embark, and you had to know to click embark to get deeper into the island. We can supply our ship right here, but we're just going to go in on foot, deeper into the island. This is going very well. I really like how all the changes so far. It's very nice. It does feel a lot more polished. This little sword and skull means that this location is above my level, so we will skip that for now. Okay, this is where I go for all my combat tests, and it sucks because these guys fish guys here are they're very tough. They attack very quickly. Alright, so I'm not going to read through this. I'll let you guys pause it if you want and read it. Unless something's changed here, I know what to do. I didn't get to click on my guy. That's weird. Normally you get to pick which character does the actual skill. I wonder if that's a bug. I don't like this because this is the hardest outcome possible. I started with concentration. Popped up briefly. I think we are okay, so I have it set right now, and I think this is how I like to do it. I have auto pause set for when combat starts. And I do that because once combat starts, I want all my abilities to be available to me. Now, here's something that's changed and I like a lot. In the past, if I were to click and move her over here, she'd lose this. Like, she would be in the middle of using it. Actually, that's maybe a bad example. Here, Chill Fog, because moving is part of that. So, Chill Fog is something that she's casting right now. To the point where I can actually, like, she's casting on this guy, so I can actually, like, move it. I can retarget it if I want to. But if I were to move her around in the old builds, she'd lose this casting and still only have one remaining first level spell. But they've changed that, thankfully. So now, if she were to move, she doesn't lose that spell. Did she just lose that? Oh no, she's got this. So I can actually, like, cancel this. Like, don't do that. Do this. And she should still have one left after she casts that. Oh, let's do this. Let's go really slow. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Look how easy it is to figure that out. Look at this. I'm almost dead already. Let's do console health touch and try and get some health back. Let's have him heal me. And then she's striking the bell. And he is... Where's he at? He's just standing there. I should probably turn the AI and set up a few things. Oh! What the hell was that? Oh, man. Okay. Is he casting his spell still? Nope, he's done. Let's cast this. So her Chill Fog went off and she still has another spell left. So, you know, like I was saying, works like it's supposed to. Let's have her put up the Minor Blight. I'm liking how slow this is. It's really easy to keep track of stuff. Okay, he's casting his spell. We're going to knock somebody down. That guy. He's getting knocked down. Oh, she just got hit with a dart, so she's paralyzed. He's ready to cast his spell. Now he's got his awesome staff. That's pretty cool, right? It scales with his level as he gains more powerful. So does this. We were told there'd be some missing strings. Drains attack. It's a draining attack. Let's just have him start meleeing this guy. He's already suppressing the affliction of paralysis on her. So she's good to go, and she'll resume casting her spell. He dodged. That was kind of cool looking. Let's zoom in and watch these guys fight. All right. See, she's doing Slicken, which is fine. Where's she casting it? Over here. Yeah, this is good. Go ahead. Oh man, what does the little symbol above his head with 3 skulls mean? Is that why this fight's always been so hard? Okay, here she's shooting a dart. Oh, but that dart was a... Where's this guy at? Miss. These guys fell from the oil slicking. We're gonna follow it up with... Does she have the... There's a paralytic dart on her, but it's being suppressed. Smoke cloud. Okay, what does she got on her? Let's have her go back over here. And help this guy out.
Take him down.
Take this guy down. Oh, okay, that worked. No, you don't need to cast that spell. You need to cast... Did she not cast her blights? Because she should be able to, like, attack with them. Let's see if she can attack with them. you keep these guys busy. You protect us. The oil slick and knocked him down again. That's alright. Alright, well now we're protected from that. From being low on health. You get closer and help the fighter. Oh, he's doing fine. You help us out. Okay, let's move things up. This is totally slow enough. I just wanted to see how slow this was. This is gonna be great. Here, let's have him cast a new spell. Let's have him empower a spell, like Ghost Blade. Yeah, get him. Empowered Ghost Blade. Alright. The Ghost Blade didn't miss this guy. That's too bad. I'm not sure why the tooltips are on the left. That might be a bug. This little symbol here means it was empowered. 2-hit roll is 51 minus 54. Rolled a 13. Dang it. That's too bad. Okay. Mercenary killed. Oh, good job, Mercenary. I'll take him out. And let's also drop a pillar on him. What do you got for spells left? You could drain something. Arcane Damper. Here, let's have you cast this. It's a really cool spell. Oh, dang it. I didn't know she was targeting nothing. Alright, he's got the minor blight, so he'll keep attacking.
Take him down.
Let's have all of them attack. Oh, that's a good hit. Alright, let's have her. What did hit her just now so hard? She got healed by the presence. Oh, it was this bounding missile. It wasn't that hard of a hit, just looked really cool. Alright, let's go with fast. Wow, that was gory. Alright, well, that works great. So, that's all I wanted to check out was the combat slider. Like that and the combat log should make this pretty easy to keep track of what's happening and what you need to be doing to succeed. Okay, last thing I want to check out was they've kind of revamped sea combat. Let's sell some stuff here because I just need cash for the purchasing of supplies, cannonballs and such. Okay, so we're gonna get some repair supplies. I don't think we need 50. Let's go with, like, I don't know, can you not type in here? You used to be able to. Well, a few steps forward, a few steps back. Alright, let's go with 20 is fine. Medical supplies, cannon shots, water, hardtack, rice, rum does not need to be 20. Let's go with 5. Okay, that's good. Alright, and let's go in and leave by sea. Find a ship and fight it. It's dark out, so let's go into inventory. Nope, this is the wrong. There's a ship inventory. Here we go. So, if we put this stuff up here, we have some rum, we have some fish. Okay, let's go sailing. What is this button? Oh, we can go right to the ship deck if we want to. It's kind of neat. I imagine the full version you can talk to people in here or do stuff. There's our ship. I don't know. Can we rename the ship from here? We can. Let's call this the beta test. Okay. Cool. Welcome to the beta test. Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta find a ship. And then we'll see. They've changed ship combat now. Apparently it's... I mean, it was always turn-based. Oh, that guy came right at me. It was always turn-based, but now it's a little bit more obviously turn-based, I guess. So, alright. We have a vessel approaching. Okay. We can enter combat or fall back. Well, we're here to fight. So, this is the first round. The enemy crew scurries their stations. The whirlwind, that's us? No, that's them. Turns to port, attempting to gain the wind advantage. Alright, so they're facing that direction over there, whatever that is. And we could make a beeline for them. What's the range on our... Oh, we can brace for impact. See, you can see what's happening here. This was their first turn, now this is ours. So we can counter their turning to port by going full speed ahead, holding position here, turning to port ourselves, so our starboard side would be facing them. But we're a little far away, I think. I can't remember the range, and I'm not sure how to look it up right now. I'm not sure the range on our cannon. So let's just go... let's sail half and get a little closer to them. And then while we're moving, I think we're harder to hit if they do open fire. Nope, they're turning again. Yeah, -5 to hit. And then half sail. Oh, hit chance. Okay. Temp. Your opponent's ship comes about with all possible haste. Okay. So they... What did they do here? They turn to port and then turn to port again, but they're still facing the same direction, so that's confusing. Okay, well let's full speed ahead. Distance closed by 28 meters. And then what are they going to do? They're not moving. They come to a full stop. Alright, so we are going to also come to a full stop. Okay. Now we get to go first this round, I guess. Maybe it's every other. So let's turn to starboard. So now our port side is facing them, I believe. And they're moving. And so it takes us a little bit to come around. So it took us a little bit to turn. And now they're not moving anymore. And we're going to fire the port cannons. Okay, port cannons. Which... we need people to report to those stations, I guess. So we have people who are not actually manning these cannons, and I didn't realize that because they were in the original thing. Here's some deckhands and a cook. Let's have you go here and you go here. Reports. Okay, so there we go. And then they are also... Oh, they're actually shooting at us. We're 444 meters away. They did hit us very hard. Oh, that's too bad. Well, let's get right back at them and do the same thing. We have 3 cannons. So they only have 2 people manning their cannons on this side. Well, they only have 3 cannons. Okay, we have 6 cannons, so we have at least an advantage. All right, here we go. Hognose cannons. Hit, a miss, and a miss. Alright, well, we're not doing too bad here. Now, they're moving full speed ahead. So we probably should jibe, which will spin us around 180 degrees to fire our starboard cannons then. So that's the plan there. And then they are preparing. And they've stopped. And we're still spinning around, which does, I imagine, take a little bit of time. And then they take up new stations, and they move some guys around. So they've got a guy in their cannons as well, but there's only 1 cannon for them on this side, if I'm following this right. So they will only be able to shoot with 1 cannon next time, and we're going to fire with all 3 cannons with a 0% chance. Because, why? This is the starboard side. Maybe we hold position here. Maybe we're moving, I guess. Okay, they should have... Oh, I guess they had 2. Oh, dang it. Okay. Now if we fire... Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. Alright. We don't have great odds of hitting them, but we'll see what happens. Well, they hit their sails. Now they're going to go around, and we are going to brace for impact. I think it's going to take them another turn to do that, so we're going to just hold position here. Okay, we're going to keep holding, and then we're going to be able to shoot. And there we go. Yeah, that's not bad. You stand here and just exchange fire over and over again. I'd like to understand, he's facing... Oh, I guess that is the side that has the two cannons on it. Alright. Well, let's, I guess just stand here and wait. Okay, I think this is a reload. It's interesting because I think in the old beta you could just sort of like jibe back and forth, and in this one they make you actually wait because it takes more than like a second to like spin your ship all the way around, which makes sense. I think we're okay here. We're at 78% chance to hit when it comes time to fire. Now it's 90 because we have been sitting here, so we're sitting really good. And they had to like reload, so their sails took a beating. They still got a lot more. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's bound to happen. So let's just wait until we can fire again. Hold. Fire. Oh, damaged hull. Lose 10. Oh, okay. I wish I knew why. Oh, here we go. But we didn't turn. Why is it -5 for turning? Oh, we're out of range. Let's close the distance. Let's get closer. Now let's try and fire. Still out of range. What is the range in these things? Oh, I see. 150 to 400 meters. Alright, let's get closer. Damaged hull. It's kind of neat, though. Now they're going to shoot at us with just their one, because they got the sails though. Their one cannon. How's this doing? Oh, we're still. Are we not moving? Drive us forward, and okay. Full force. Keep on going. Full speed ahead. Clamber up the mast. Unfail of the sails. Sails billow out. They misjudge the wind's direction and execute their maneuver. Their ship comes to a stop. Okay, this is great. Why are we not getting any closer, though? What's this all about? Damaged sails. Okay. Well, I would think at some point we would actually move forward. We're gonna miss. I'm not sure why we're not moving. It's not like we have no sails. They're just damaged. Okay. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Okay, let's just hold position. We're not making any ground. I'm not really sure why. Why these grayed out? Do I need to turn to face them? Is that what's going on? How do I turn? No, I can't seem to turn. Let's go with half sail. Maybe I should look at the tooltip for half sail and see what that says. Oh, there is no tooltip. Oh, there we go. The ship moves at half its top speed. A ship may only move at its top speed once per round. Okay. Okay. So they're not moving. I'm going full speed ahead. Maybe, are we out? Are people like... Everybody seems like they have a job. Well, alright, let's just hold position here. Ugh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess we'll just fire. I don't really know. I thought that this would make a little more sense, but I'm just as confused as ever, I guess. And then they're moving, so I guess we'll hold position. Hold position. What is this? Brace for impact. Okay. Well, they're bracing for impact. We're going to fire at them. plus 3.3 for range. That's very confusing. Maybe it's just bugged. Maybe there's just still some like UI bugs here, I guess. Well, they did some pretty good damage to their sails and a little bit to their hull, but they did get hurt. If we don't get hit, we should be okay, but they have to like not hit us. Okay, let's get it. They do have people manning their cannons still, so they do have enough crew for that. Alright, miss, 7 to sails. Alright, well, we've taken their sails completely out. And they hit us in the sails, but that's kind of okay, because it's the one place we could take a hit. They had to move some guys around. Should we be moving some guys around? Let's take a look. Nope. Everybody seems like they're in position. Alright, let's hold position here. And they're moving the guys around again. We're going to fire again. I don't like our odds, but I don't know what else we're going to do. Alright, well, their hull's about in bad a shape as ours. Nope, ours is in way worse shape and we just got lost. So there you go. Party has died. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm a little confused by that. It felt like I was doing better in the last beta when I was able to do some stuff, but this one didn't seem like the things I was doing were actually accomplishing anything. So I know that there's supposed to be an option, maybe it's not in this build, where we can just bypass the ship-to-ship combat like portion and then just like go straight to just take a hit to the hull and like get right into the fight and just like fight ship-to-ship combat. I like to see that. I don't see it on this screen though. So we can only go full speed ahead once per round, it said. So let's. But it did let me though a second time there. Okay, now we're within 400. Yeah, this is one round, and I went full speed ahead 3 times. And it specifically says 12 to the hull? Good lord. This says a ship may only move its top speed once per round. So there's something messed up with this anyway. Alright, let's just get into the fight. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Roar. We're just gonna like crash into them and then just like fight them. One. See, now we're inside of the effective range of their cannons. I bet they won't be as effective. Because they probably the same cannons we do, which is 150 meters to 400 meters. Ramming speed. Oh, prepare to board. Here we go. That's what we'll do. That's how you handle that. Alright, here's our troop.
Take him down.
Alright, let's take him down. Alright, you have a little bit of damage on you, looks like. Okay, nope. Must have hit the tilde button by accident. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to cast our familiar I completely forgot about. And who's he targeting? Is there a way to tell who she's targeting? You know where that's going right there, which is probably fine. I mean, it's kind of fine. He's gonna make us all hit by it. All right, I got my familiar, which is granting me plus 10% range, plus 3 perception, plus 1 all power levels. Holy crap! Now we want an empowered parasitic staff, and we want you to put out an empowered watcher, and we want you to probably retarget this, so it's not going to hit us. It's going to hit us no matter what we do, though. Let's put it right here. There. You're attacking this guy with Strike the Bell, which is going to potentially interrupt him. Even on a graze, it interrupts. And then this guy is... Where's he even at? He's right there. He's just standing there. Why do you keep doing that? Move over here. Why don't you empowered knock this guy down? Oh, good hit. Okay. Alright, cast that spell. Man, what did you do with that icy spell? Why'd you cast it right there? Okay. Well, he's casting that. Why did this get paused? Target destroyed. There we go. Okay. We have a wizard up here. This guy should probably go down too. Let's see what we can do something about that. There we go. Okay. Mercenary Rogue got destroyed by my Mercenary Rogue. Oh, we've killed like everybody. Here, why don't you go dash down here and fight that guy? And then why don't you...
On your side.
Oh, vines. Get him. Alright. Is that all of them? That should be all of them, right? Maybe not. You ain't gonna get anywhere. Well, we're still in combat, but I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, that's cool. You can jump across decks. Alright, we won. And we won the Principe colors. That's kind of cool. Sure coin of the crew. Give them some morale. Sure, why not? I'll be generous because I'm not going to play forever. Oops, take all and continue. Alright. Well, that's one way to do it. I like the way the ship combat works in theory, but I wish I could understand more about what's happening. And I think what they need is some sort of graphical representation of the ships, because I can't tell if they're facing to the port and they're moving. Are they moving perpendicular to me? There's a lot of questions I have about how that works. Anyway, that's just a look at the beta and the state it's in now. A couple things I don't think are quite right. There's a few UI bugs look like in the log where I didn't see effects that I saw happen on the field happen in the log. I could have missed them though. I just fired this up for the first time and I haven't put much time into it. So it's always very possible that I'm missing something. So, okay, well, what else we got here? We talked about canceling spells, not taking up resources. There's been a general rebalance of weapons and how penetration values were set up. Attribute cap is now set at 35, which is probably something that'll never affect me. But some min-maxes out there will probably want to know that. We talked about the might and resolve change. We talked about interrupts and concentration. The interrupts have been added to many rogue abilities. That's cool. Druid bonuses. Druids now have an animal subclass. I actually want to say that real quick. Let's go back to the main menu real quick because I want to look at that. They have a thing. New game. Start. Where Druids don't have a subclass anymore. They're kind of like clerics in that they had to pick. Like clerics get to pick, or priests, I guess. Priests get to pick a god to follow, and then that defines like a series of extra bonus spells they get every power level. And it sounds like Druids get something similar, and I've always been a big fan of Druids in Pillars. So I should have probably looked at that, I guess, before. So let's take a look. We'll make a female Druid. Just real quick. Elf, whatever. What else is fine? Well, we can look at multi-class, I guess. Okay, so Druids, boom. Preview ability trees. They have Animist. So they just get these bonus spells. This is the default. If they they can still pick a subclass, but if they don't pick a subclass, they have Animus, which is an extra Sunbeam, Moon's Light, Returning Storm, and that sort of thing. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so Animus is the default now. Okay, and then kind of like a weird bug there where you click on Druid, and then there's no description for Animist, even when you click on it. You click out and back in, so like I said, there's a few. I mean, they have another month or so to polish it up, so that's fine. Okay, well, I'm not going to make a new character, so I will call it here, and, will I be able to get out of here? Yes. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for now, so thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and I'll be happy to try and answer as best I can. Thanks for watching.